Hey there, fellow finance enthusiasts! Today, I want to discuss how to hold your cash. Be prepared. Elon Musk warns. What's coming is more than a recession. An economic storm is about to knock on your door, and even Musk can sense it. Should we be worried? Fear not, for we've got your back. We'll equip you with the knowledge to smoothly sail through this impending financial tempest. Get ready for a wild ride. Elon Musk, the master of memes and mayhem, draws amusing parallels between the current situation and the infamous subprime mortgage crisis of 2007.
Well, I think it's more like it does seem like we're headed into a recession here in 2023. The magnitude of that recession is debatable, but I think it's at least a light to moderate recession. Potentially, it's on the order of 2009. So I think it's wise to kind of like prepare for the worst, hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Well, look what we have here. It seems fate has decided to play a hilarious prank on us. Now, I know an economic whirlwind might not sound like a barrel of laughs, but hey, let's put on our silly hats and ride this crazy recession roller coaster with a laugh. This recession is so wild, it'll make 2009 look like a walk in the park with unicorns and cotton candy. Get ready for a comedy show of epic financial proportions. Hold on tight and bring your A-game sense of humor, because we're about to dive headfirst into the most hilarious recession adventure ever. Get ready to giggle, guffaw, and laugh until your wallet cries. Now let's take a look at what happened back then to give us an idea of what to expect this time. Low-interest mortgage loans for everyone. It was like free candy raining from the sky. But then the AM interest rates shot up, and suddenly, affording a house was harder than juggling flaming bowling pins. People were trapped in a whirlwind of debt and skyrocketing prices. Banks were like, no more loans for you. And the whole thing went downhill from there. It was a financial fiasco of epic proportions. And guess what? Companies started cutting jobs left and right. Layoffs galore. It was like a game of musical chairs, but instead of music, there was the sound of unemployed people crying. Even car companies went bankrupt and begged the government for help. Talk about hitting rock bottom. People were scared to spend a dime, so the economy took a nosedive. It was a recession party, and everyone was invited, whether they liked it or not. As the proverb goes, the poor will get poorer and the rich will get richer. And the whole country went, what recession? But hey, let's learn from that madness. Start saving, live frugally, and be prepared for anything. Because when it comes to recessions, it's better to be laughing than crying into your empty wallet. 1. What's more surprising? You won't believe it, but this recession wasn't just a party in the USA. It spread its gloomy vibes all the way to other countries too. Latvia was like, hold my beer, and expected a hopping 25% drop in its gross domestic product. Talk about a major buzzkill. And let's not forget about those outside investors who thought they were smart by putting their money in US companies. Well, surprise, surprise. They faced the same challenges and felt the recession slap them in the face. It was like a global game of economic dominoes, and everyone was falling down. Oh, and guess who has a crystal ball into the future? Elon Musk. He's seeing inflation coming our way like a hungry bear in a candy store. So hold on to your wallets, folks, because things are about to get wild. From my perspective, we should prepare ourselves for difficult times ahead. It's essential for you to take proactive measures to avoid being negatively impacted by the situation. Look for ways to enhance your financial capacity and safeguard yourself from potential hardships. 2. How to achieve this? Here's the practical tips to keep those financial woes at bay. First things first. Side hustles are your secret weapon. Get your creative juices flowing and jump into the gig economy. Start selling those items you've been hoarding in the attic, or put your writing skills to the test on platforms like Upwork. Cha-ching. Now, here's a golden rule. Financial discipline. Make like a squirrel and stash away at least 15% of your paycheck into a savings account. Trust me, you'll thank yourself later when those rainy days come knocking. Speaking of rainy days, let's build a little financial umbrella, shall we? Set a goal of saving at least $1,000 as your emergency fund. That way, unexpected expenses won't catch you off guard. And hey, if push comes to shove, consider selling off some stocks or assets that aren't essential for retirement. Liquidate that stuff if you need the cash. Now let's discuss Elon Musk's perspective on the matter. He believes that the chances of a recession are higher than 60%. During a podcast, Musk sarcastically mentioned that relying solely on hope is not a reliable strategy to overcome a recession. To sum it up, we shouldn't place all our bets on hope alone. The Fed might have some surprises in store, but it's our responsibility to take control of our financial future. So, let's work hard, save wisely, and stay prepared. Together, we will navigate through these challenging times of recession and emerge stronger on the other side. Elon Musk raises an important issue: margin debt. His words carry weight, urging us to take notice. He cautions against the risk of mass panic and emphasizes the need for caution. Let's delve further into this perspective and understand its implications.
And he said from peak to trough, I think in less than 12 months, Broadcom went down 97%. So, like, even if you had a small margin loan there, you got crushed. It subsequently recovered, and I think to much higher levels. But if there's like mass panic in the stock market, then you got to really be careful about margin debt.
But here's the catch: when there's mass panic in the stock market, things can go haywire. Market trends can shift faster than a squirrel with caffeine, and that's where the risk lies. Margin debt becomes a double-edged sword. While it can amplify your gains when things are going well, it can also magnify your losses when the market takes a nosedive. Musk's philosophy is clear: tread carefully with margin debt. He highlights the importance of keeping a close eye on your balances and being aware of the potential risks involved. When the market becomes a roller coaster of emotions, it's crucial not to let panic dictate your decisions. 3. Recession. In the realm of recessions, one thing becomes increasingly probable: an increase in margin debts. The 2008 Great Recession serves as a prime example, as margin debts skyrocketed by over 60%. This highlights the significance of margin debt as a warning sign for an impending economic downturn. Elon Musk, recognizing its detrimental impact on investors and the overall economy, strongly advises against it. While Musk acknowledges the transitory nature of recessions, he emphasizes that during these challenging times, it can feel like everything is falling apart, a tumultuous roller coaster ride through hell. Interestingly, Musk even speculates that the Federal Reserve, Fed, may intentionally facilitate this process to initiate an economic reset.
Well, I think a recession is inevitable at some point. As to whether there is a recession in the near term, I think that is more likely than not. It certainly isn't. It's not a certainty, but it appears more likely than not.
Hold on to your rockets, because Elon Musk just dropped some wisdom bombs that are out of this world. In a tweet storm that could rival a SpaceX launch, our favorite tech mogul shared his thoughts on the economy. And it's both humorous and amazing. According to Elon's cosmic predictions, the economy will be doing the moonwalk and stabilizing within 12 to 18 months. But before we reach that celestial balance, he warns that companies might experience a cash flow black hole. It's like being stuck in a financial wormhole, but fear not. Elon assures us that the business universe will bounce back and rocket towards success. What do you think about this topic? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Finance Soon channel. I'll see you in the next video.